My brain is now spoiled.
Girdling with his own riff, you know what I mean? Nobody make fun of me, I'm having a rough month.
And with that, I think we just pulled off a perfect episode.
You guys suck.
Welcome to Acquired Taste. This is episode 48 of a hip-hop podcast hosted by the world's largest rap group. We got a wild episode for you today. Andrew is with his New Jersey boyfriend once again. I am Figure 8. With me is...
Coda Venus.
Young Ned,
what they call me.
S.
And we have two guests.
Tess.
One of them is a reoccurring character. Other is new. Please introduce yourselves.
What up, I'm Spades?
Ellis, S.
Whoa, Ned. Whoa.
S.
Throwing out this Nazi,
did you just Nazi
Ellis?
fucking propaganda.
Oh, it is.
SS Ellis.
Fuck, bro. We're like
What?
60 seconds in, and there's Nazis.
I
There's
was gonna say this this episode's gonna be thematic with who we're gonna be
this
talking
album was
about later.
produced by a Nazi. So,
This is not a
let's
Nazi
get-
podcast.
No, it is certainly not a Nazi. We denounce Nazis in all forms.
Yeah, please don't do that. I have to beat you
Happy
up.
No Kings Week.
Damn.
This isn't a political podcast. Today in hip hop history, it is June 19th. Happy Juneteenth, everybody! It's a holiday.
Wait,
I think
it's not
technically
June
Trump-
19th.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. The day this comes out, it is June 19th, and we're
ruining the
recording it on
illusion.
June 19th.
Once again.
I always
Once
forget
again.
this.
Talking about Nazis. I love this podcast.
Happy Juneteenth, everybody! I do. What's fucked is I think Trump removed it from being a federal holiday this year.
No way. God damn
I
it.
believe he did. We had it for 3 years. Happy Juneteenth, though,
Well,
to all of
happy
our listeners.
Juneteenth.
This is a hip hop
Happy
podcast.
Juneteenth.
Last Juneteenth in 2024, Kendrick held the Pop Out event in LA where he performed Not Like Us 5 times in a row.
Oh yeah.
And in 2001, Eric B. and Rakim released their album Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Sick.
that's today in hip hop history. But up next is in the news. Ellis, do you have the list in front of you?
Can pull that thing
I think
up really quick.
I think we decided earlier you could probably at least read better than Coda. So
I have to
Damn.
read
I
it
don't know
now.
about that, dude.
yeah, read the first one.
Wait, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
just read the
Oh,
first
here
one.
it is.
The
I
first
got
in the
it.
news.
The bar is
I
on the
got the
floor,
in the
so you got
news.
it.
Okay, in the
Go
news.
pick it up.
In the news. Oh, we got Mr. fucking Canada boy himself. Fucking the man we all hate. Or no. Wait.
God damn it.
Yeah. It's so Drake's new album is called Iceman.
The bar was on the floor and he used his free will to stay there with you.
Oh, man. I don't feel so alone.
I mean,
Well,
Yeah,
that's all
does
it
anyone care
says.
about
It just
Drake?
says
No.
Drake's new album is called Iceman. There was nothing else for me to read. I even added to
Phenomenal.
it. I added to the prompt.
you
I
did
think
great.
that's why I was shitting on you, bro. I spent all this time writing something and you're gonna go off script.
Well,
I
it's
quit.
just says Drake's new
That's
album. It's called
crazy.
Iceman.
I don't have anything to say about that. Do any of you? Does anyone
No.
care?
No, I do not. Negative.
What does Iceman mean, bro?
Caring.
Is it supposed to be like Top
Does he
Gun?
think? Yeah, does he think he's cold and cool and not a fucking pedophile?
I hope not.
Because
He's trying his best to swerve that.
I love that
into
video of that
something
drone
else.
flying above his house or
Throwing
his apartment.
the shoe at
Yeah,
him.
it's so funny.
I mean, that would be funny if
That
it
was good
wasn't like
stuff.
scripted.
It's funny
Yeah,
though.
for sure was. It was to promote the shoe.
Yeah, there's no way, right?
Yeah, it was to promote his shit. So like,
No, it was like a real.
Have you ever
it was
watched
like
him
a
gamble?
real-
yes, he's sponsored by
He, like,
Steak.
Yeah, every day he
Honestly,
posts,
it's I
him
actually
betting
do
$1
not mind
million.
watching it. Don't like his music, but I think he's kind of funny. I actually don't mind watching
Just
him do
sit there
that.
and watch Drake gamble.
The one time, but yeah,
Are
I
you
was
like a
like,
12-year-old
okay.
boy?
No,
Well, that's
I don't
who
even
he's going
gamble.
for.
How many times have you seen me gamble?
Maybe once.
It was at that one show out in Hillsboro, and you were like, you
Yeah.
just started gambling, and you were like, just do it. Come on. I was like, all right. And yeah,
I think you did better than me.
Did you win?
Yeah,
I know.
think you
Or
did.
did I? I don't think I did.
I think you got like $10 and we're like, sweet, I'm out.
We do
No,
not
I think
promote
you're right.
online gambling unless
We
you
don't-
guys want to sponsor our podcast.
Oh,
In which case,
absolutely.
we will
Fuck.
We
sell
will
out.
sell addiction to people.
Well, online gambling's not the issue. It's just Drake that's the issue.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
No, I'm,
not
good.
really-
I'm just trying to get us some bread.
Up next, we got Dave Blunt's previewed his 50 Cent diss track.
What?
Yeah, that's gonna go really well for you, Dave Blunts. Hate to break it to you, you're dissing like one of the all-time internet.
Why is he
trolls.
doing that?
So
Because 50 Cent's going at Kanye. Because obvious reasons.
Remember when he
The
told
fuck?
what's his face to go read a page of Harry Potter, and he would donate a bunch of money?
$2 million.
That was so funny.
Fuck this ice bucket. If you can read me a page out of Harry Potter, Floyd.
Oh, it's Floyd. That's right, Floyd Mayweather.
It was Floyd Mayweather.
I forgot who it was.
Nelly and Ashanti have a new reality show coming. A trailer just dropped. I also couldn't care less about that. Also, what a study the fall off of Nelly from diamond selling artist to reality show with Ashanti on TLC.
That's disappointing.
Crazy.
Young actor Jonathan Davis was cast as Snoop Dogg in an upcoming Snoop Dogg biopic.
Well, all
I
right.
don't know that we need that.
Yeah, I was
He's
gonna
not
say.
dead
I mean,
yet
it'd be
either.
cool.
So
Yeah, neither is like Bob Dylan, and that just won all those awards. But Snoop Dogg's like 30 years younger.
Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg could
just-
play Snoop Dogg. Like he,
Tell his own story.
yeah. I
Be like Eminem in 8 Mile.
Yeah, just
no, literally, he's like,
just call it Long Beach.
yeah.
Or Get Rich and Die Trying.
No, that's 50 Cent, bro.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
played
like
himself.
that. He's saying. Yeah, he just played.
Oh,
50 Cent.
yeah. See, exactly. He could just play himself, bro.
Wale pressed Kai Cenat at an award show for not knowing who he was.
Who knows who he is anyway?
I didn't. I was really about to ask.
I do, but Tyson Knott's probably
Wale
too young.
had that Seinfeld album, Ned.
He did a song
Do you
in
remember the
Business.
Kind of. It's
Do you remember the album I listened to? The album about nothing that had Jerry Seinfeld all over it?
was this back in the
Like-
garage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I do kind of remember that. Sort of.
It's just like he interviewed Jerry Seinfeld in the studio for 3 weeks and then made songs around the random shit he said. He has not been relevant in who knows how fucking long.
And also,
Yeah.
he's
Since that long, so like 2018.
if not
17.
yeah, and he's not like
16.
visually recognizable. So, you know,
So yeah,
also,
fuck that
Kai
guy.
Cenat is how old?
like 21, 22.
Yeah. There is zero reason he should know who Wale is.
Yeah, none.
I saw him. It was funny. He was sitting in front of like Rebecca Black, the girl who did the It's Friday.
Yeah.
He also had no idea who she was, but he was like, "What's up?"
She should have called him out.
Yeah, she should have called him out.
Did you see the producer from Dancing with the Stars went up to him and was like, hey, do you know about Dancing with the Stars? He was like, yeah. And he was like, can you dance? Do you want to come on our show? And he was like, oh my God, yeah, put down my number. And the lady behind him tapped his shoulder and he was like, she just won. She could be your partner. And she was like, I'd love to. And he was freaking out, right? And he puts his number in his phone and then he shakes his hand and he goes, all my straight friends are huge fans of you, and just walks away. And Kai eats shit. It was a nice little wholesome moment. I hope he goes on Dancing with the Stars. He'd be the biggest celebrity they've ever had. Generally, he gets people on their way out. It's like, this is all I can do now. It's a season of dancing.
Yeah, that would be a big deal for Dancing with the Stars because Kai is like one of I don't know, maybe the most
That
like
producer
famous
had a-
person in the world right now, dude.
Yeah. Anything he does is pretty fucking massive.
And Dancing with the Stars is always like, and it's Steven Spielberg's brother, Alec Baldwin's cousin, an ice skater.
A retired football
Oh.
player from 20 years ago.
Yeah, fucking A. I don't know who that show is for. I shouldn't talk. My cousin executive produced it. I should shut.
Come on the
up.
podcast.
The Grammys add best album cover category. I think that's fucking tight.
It's kind of like our podcast. Did they kind of rip off
Grammys, what did we?
I think they kind of stole from our podcast. Maybe.
That's fucking tight, right?
Yeah,
We're suing.
I think that's super cool.
no, that's great.
YG announces new album Gentleman's Club coming this summer. I'm with that. I really like YG. I'm glad he doesn't drop every year because he for sure acts like one of those artists that would. But every time he does drop, it's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, he do be dropping good,
You guys remember him?
good
Solid.
classic hip hop albums. He doesn't just drop
Yeah, there's-
garbage.
15 to 17. There's a lot of like anthems of my life that were YG. This one's cool. 3-6 Mafia announces tour with Bone Thugs and Tech Nine.
Oh,
It's
Oh, yeah.
not something I'm gonna go to, but that's super fucking
that's interesting.
wow. Well marketed, well, well put together. That's that. That was in the news. It was a short in the news today.
Dude, you ran through it. You really did it.
Thanks, man. Up next, we're gonna go into a ranking discussion where we're gonna discuss top 5 music videos. Does anyone want to talk about their favorite 5 music videos? Code is still typing his out.
No. I got my last one
Oh.
just now. I just finished it. Sorry, it's been a busy
Favorite
day.
5
busy past couple of days.
videos.
5 of what you think are the best music videos.
You want to go first, Coda?
My-
Fresh in your mind?
I'll go first because I just fucking that's all I have. I have no other notes for today. It's just what I just made. One cool music video that always sticks out to me is Doomsday, Juice WRLD and Cordae, where they did the AI or the deep fake swapping back and forth. I think that one's cool. None of these are going to be in order because I don't really have. Another music video I like that it's considered pretty good in my eyes. Kurt Cobain, Denzel Curry. It's a pretty cool one. He does like it's all the black and white with the face paint circus theme type deal. I put The Star Room, Mac Miller. It's just a classic, like, I don't know. I just like it. Sue me.
Sue him.
Don't sue me. I can't afford a lawyer.
I got you. I'll be your
The
lawyer.
real represented by Stussy Spades.
Hell yeah.
The Real Slim Shady by The Real Slim Shady.
I'm taking that off my list.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, remove it. It's a good one. He's got all the clones of him because he's the real Slim Shady. I don't know if you guys knew this. All the other Slim Shadys, they're just imitating.
You never mentioned that.
Stop.
I've actually never heard that.
Last, I kind of rushed this one in, but I still agree with it. It was a good day, Ice Cube.
You corny ass. No, that's fine.
Kind of
No,
phoned
no.
it in on
Yeah,
that one.
That's fine.
Fuck.
That's fine. That's
Classic.
fine. No. That's fine.
It's a classic. I had to get one classic, couple news. You know, sue me. Don't sue me. Stussy, you're my lawyer.
I got you, bro.
Yay.
You got to. Anytime Fig says something mean to me, you have to write it down.
Objection.
Or you
Lawyer.
have to use it
We're
in
not
Give
even
him his
in
Miranda
court.
rights.
Did he just say lawyer?
Lawyer.
He just said the word lawyer.
Like it was.
I
a
didn't say you
verb.
would win. I just said I'd do it.
Okay. Ned, what's your availability?
I
Maybe one of the few worse options for a lawyer.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be.
I'm being honest.
It's looking grim. All right, go Fig.
At least Spade said words.
He just said lawyer.
Ned wouldn't have said nothing, bro. I got 50 Cent in the club.
Okay, yeah.
Nothing.
Sure.
Nobody.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay. I got The Way I Am, Eminem.
Okay.
I have All Right, Kendrick Lamar.
all right. Get it? Like the song.
That's the.
I said all right, and then
Oh, in
was-
response
in
to
response
my.
to you. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm kind of a big brain guy over here.
Gin and Juice is on my list. One of my favorites as a child. Probably seen it
Yeah.
more than most any other video in the universe. And then I kind of want to switch out this last one if I'm being honest with you. I'm gonna Not Like Us, bro.
Like us is a favorite.
I think it's gonna
Right.
stand the test of time.
I considered it
I don't think I'd be number one. My list isn't in order, but
when it came out. It was definitely like, oh shit.
I think that'll be a video in 10 years that'll still be ridiculous.
Mm.
I think the longer we get from it, the better it'll look, honestly, once the wave of having to hear the song nonstop dies down and you can just look back and be like,
Yeah.
what a behemoth that was.
It's certainly history that was made.
That's my list.
Great. The greatest list.
The best list.
Sorry.
I'm deporting every other list.
Fuck. I'll go next. Two of them are from the same band. Actually, I can't decide which one is better, so I'm just gonna do both of them. Make
tie.
some noise, and Sabotage. Those are two such good videos.
Great.
But Make Some Noise, where they did like the 30. It has like every famous actor ever in it. It's like John C. Reilly.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. So I'm gonna put those two. I'm gonna say Schism. That video was crazy.
Stop motion head ass.
Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna say honestly, probably Smells Like Teen Spirit. That video's pretty darn great. Of just them
Yeah, I'm fine with
playing
that.
in the fucking the gym. And then
I'll take it.
probably honestly the one that comes to mind right away is the one video, Metallica.
Metallica.
It's just them
Yeah.
playing, but like fucking watching the like the doctors working on the guy and stuff. It's cool. And then the fucking the monitor with all the words on it. I don't know. I like that video. That's probably my top 5. It's good stuff.
All right, Ellis.
Me? All right.
Yeah.
I don't really have it in like order, I guess. It's just going to be fucking random ass songs.
Yeah. In no particular order.
Yeah. And I guess these are just like, I don't know, probably not the best videos ever made, but they're some of my favorite hip hop videos.
That's what it's all about.
Polo G Heartless was one of the first like real like you know.
Ned
I
just
was gonna say it.
over.
I went, oh no.
I mean, I don't know, bro. That's one of my favorite fucking songs. And the video is basic as hell, but it's a big influence.
Hey, I listened to an album that I did not like even worse than that one, so I feel a little bit better about Polo G now. Or wait, no.
All right.
Or wait,
He just had to find worse hip hop than Polo G.
I think I was wrong. I think I like Polo, or I like the other. Anywho, sorry.
Oh, bro, and then
Oh, he hated Polo G more than the other stuff he hates.
sure.
Go ahead.
And then one that I fucking was obsessed with as a kid was G-Eazy, I Mean It. That's like
That video's
yeah, see, that's a hard ass old school hip hop video. Like pre everything, like all videos being
Crazy
good.
Pig.
It was great. This was like before motherfuckers knew how to make good music videos, and it was still good. And then Breakin's Dropout, which is not hip hop, but that's one of my favorite fucking
okay.
videos, dude. And the people who made that, the
Yeah, Nirvana.
Overcast team, all of their videos are crazy. Kendrick Lamar Humble. Because
Oh.
that's
That's a good video.
yeah,
That is a good
That's
video.
like one of his best videos ever. And then a hella weird one, but the video is so fucking like I don't know. I love this style of video. Is Yellow Wolf and Kasky Been a Problem? I think that is such a
Okay.
good video, dude.
I have no negative things to say about your list.
Yeah.
And if I did, trust
I like
me,
the Kendrick
you'd hear
one.
about it.
Humble. That was a good
You'd hear
pick.
from my lawyer.
That is a good ass video.
Hear from your
Lawyer.
lawyer? Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I did not come up
Spades,
with
you definitely
a
don't.
list.
I was gonna say you definitely don't have to have a list because we kind of.
I mean, I'll give you like one or two that I can come up with off the top of my head.
Yeah, just think of some of your favorites.
It's a newer one, but I really fuck with that Godzilla video that Cole Bennett did with Eminem and Juice.
That's a fun ass video.
I like
Eminem?
that video a lot. Yeah, the Eminem video, Godzilla,
Terrific.
and then
And I was gonna say that's it. He's never liked another music video.
I'm just trying to think.
Well, while you think, I just wanted to
Yeah,
tell
come
everybody
back
that
to you.
Coda proposed to me with a ring.
Oh.
and I said yes.
Oh my
And
god.
Oh,
I
hell
just
yeah.
put it on.
Yes.
I knew it was
Mid-pod.
coming, but I didn't think it was gonna be
What
this
did you
soon.
make this out of?
That is made from a straw wrapper
Oh
that I
man.
just found next to my interface, and I started playing with it. Next thing I know, we're engaged.
We need a marital lawyer.
Hey.
I got you.
Do you have any other music video you want to toss out there? If not, we can move on. We ain't gonna.
Let's go with Amy by Figure Eight. That shit's hard.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's
Bro.
a great video.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick honorable mention to Amish Paradise, and that's fine.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's move on. Are we at Album Club?
Way. Yeah. I believe so.
We trotted through.
We like a horse on the track. We trotted through. This week we had Pusha T's Daytona, which came out in. Daytona is the third studio album by American rapper Pusha T. It was released on May 25th, 2018 by Good Music and Def Jam Recordings. The album featuring guest appearances from Rick Ross with additional vocals by Tony Williams and 070 Shake. Served as executive producer and produced all of its tracks with additional production from Andrew Dawson, Mike Dean, and Pierre Born. It debuted at number 3 on the U.S. Billboard 200 with 77,000 album equivalent units. There you go. Does someone want to go first?
I would not like to.
Do we want to start with the over/under?
Yeah, let's get it out of the way. Would anybody like to guess whether young Ned liked this album over
I
or
would say,
under a score
yeah.
of 8?
Probably this seems like Ned's kind of
I'm
music.
gonna say, because Ned hated the last album we listened to, and I feel like this is adjacent enough to where he's also gonna be like, nah, this shit was boring as hell. So I'm going.
What was the
under.
last album?
I'm West Side Gun. I'm gonna go with over just to go against the grain.
Okay.
Spades, would you like to take a guess?
I'm gonna go under.
Damn, I'm by myself.
No, I said over.
Oh, okay.
It's 2 overs, 2 unders.
All right, Ned, go ahead. Give
So
us your
when
review.
this came out, did we listen to it?
Yes.
Okay, because there's so
I
much
did.
of it. I swear to God, I remember like half this album. I'm like, I've heard these fucking songs before. I like it. I thought it was good. When you said it was that or that guy did the beats, I was a little sad. I'm like, God dang it!
You said the word anyway. I still have to censor it.
When the Nazi did the beats.
Yeah. Anyway,
What's crazy is I'm not censoring that. Okay, continue.
but like the first 3 songs or 2 songs, I was like, I know these songs and they're good. Like they're catchy as fuck. And then, or no, the first 2, and then the third song came in and I didn't know it, but I was like, okay, this is still like good. Like this is decent. I have no idea what he was talking about on the album. That didn't really grab me, but I like his style and like just how he
Cocaine.
cadences with the is it okay? How it cadences with the beats. The beats are
talking
great.
About cocaine.
The beats are really good. I don't know. I think it's
Unfortunately, yeah.
I think it's track 5 is okay. That was the one I was like, all right. I mean, it's short. It's only 20 minutes long.
Yeah, 7 songs, right?
Yeah. 5 was, I think, the only one I was like, okay, whatever. But the rest are great. The fucking Kanye song having that Heart of the Sunrise sample was crazy. I was like, yo, is this fucking Yes? I totally think it is. It sounds just like it. I'm pretty sure sampled a bunch of Yes on that one album, so I would not be surprised.
Oh, you didn't like Santeria.
I think that's the one I didn't like. It was either that one or Come Back. It was so fast.
Santeria. He said that a lot of times on Santeria.
Yeah, 5. It's okay. Like it's good. Like I don't not like it, but that was the one I was like, okay. But the rest of the songs are pretty good, especially the first 2. The first 2, I'm like, oh god dang. I was getting into it, and then the third song was, I didn't hear it before, but I was still like, okay, this is pretty good. I think it being so short also helps. I've never, at least being on this show, I've kind of learned that even if an album being short almost always helps in a weird way.
It really does.
Like you get there's less time to fuck it up.
It really is. You can't dirtle in 7 songs.
Right.
If you do, it's fucked.
Right. So it's pretty darn good. I liked it. It went by really fast. It felt way faster than 20 minutes. I was like, damn, it's over. So I'm going to give it probably a 10.
Dang.
Damn.
10 out of 13 Coda
Oh,
beats. We do it on
yeah,
we have a
forgot.
baker's dozen scale. You give it a score out 1 to 13 Coda beats.
Or maybe
Yeah, it's kind of the.
yeah, 10.
one
It's good.
that
I like it. I actually might come back to this one because it is so short.
I'll go next. I haven't listened to this album probably since 2019 or so. I did listen. Me and Andrew listened to it a decent deal when it first came out. If you know, you know. First song, it really good. It's a really good intro. I like Infrared a lot. Unfortunately, What Would Meek Do is great. Kanye is the weakest part of the song. The Rick Ross feature on hard piano is so fucking good. I had an amputee homie. He still stand for something or whatever.
That was
Great.
a good bar.
Yeah, the shortness helps. It was over before me and Coda listened to it twice. Just driving to and from his parents' house. Like it is a very easy, very short listen. It doesn't get stale or boring necessarily, but there is no deviation outside of the one creative lane that it exists in. And my biggest complaint was like both listens, I really paid attention. The drums were mixed in a way that either is like garbage or I just didn't like it. there was a few parts where like a drum sample would just come in and over again, and it would just sound so on top of the beat, or they were so under the beat and muddy, like they were recorded on. I don't know. Might have been me personally, but
I totally get the
after a while.
Maybe not the under, but the over. There was a couple times where the drums were like really. I remember. I do.
What are you doing up here?
It was interesting. I didn't really bother me, but I totally get what you're saying.
Again, but the shortness helps. Every complaint I felt like I was about to have, it stopped and went to the next thing. And the rapping's really great. It is a lot of cocaine bars. It is 21 minutes of cocaine talk.
Every song is though that he's put out.
It
Yeah.
really is, bro.
It's all
He has a
about pushing away.
career. All he's ever done is sold cocaine and gave McDonald's bot up bot bot bot. I'm loving it. That's what
Yeah.
he's done with his life.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I guess.
Yeah, sell that coke. I also want to bring up, I think this is an excellent album cover. I really...
I was gonna say that. I think it's hard.
It's very, very 2018 album cover though. Like very 2018 with the overlay and like the messy back ambiguous picture. Like
I tried to look at it and I got a freaking YouTube ad.
You want to... I got it on my phone right
I'm
now.
already. I've gone too far. I watched too much of this commercial.
I think it looks cool. I do think it... And it captures the album for sure, but I do agree. It reminds me of like Ray Shremmerd and Kendrick and Drake, everybody during this time.
this looks like what is your album series?
The Lil Fidget EPs.
Maybe, but like the second one. It has the same vibe as that.
Yeah, I did 3 of those. Yeah, I think you did the covers for all
Yeah.
of them, didn't you? Yes, very similar vibe. But that was probably 2018 I released that.
Yeah, yeah, no, exactly.
All right. I'm going to give it 10 out of 13 Coda Bs. 10.1.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That's my review. Who's next?
I'll go. Like Fig said, we listened to it twice, and I definitely liked it more listening to it the second time over. Hearing some of the bars that he said again, like that I didn't catch the first time, I thought was cool.
You rapping that Tesla thing along with it, I was like, have you heard this a million times? And you were just like, no, I remember
It
it
just
from
randomly
an
like
hour ago.
yeah, I never listened to Pusha T. I mean, I haven't listened to a lot of fucking albums since we started doing this podcast. It's definitely opened my horizons a bit. But yeah, the obviously the production on it is pretty tight. The samples and stuff, whether that's it's unfortunate
That a Nazi made it.
Sure. I mean, that's debatable, but we're not going to get into that. I'm just kidding.
He for sure made it.
No, it was the other part. Yeah, I think my
Gotta be
favorite
silent.
songs.
I'm your lawyer.
Yeah. Fuck. I liked Santeria.
The one that Ned didn't
Yeah,
like.
every time
It was my
he
least
said
favorite. It wasn't bad.
Santeria. I couldn't stop saying that. I liked
Santeria.
the games we play was cool. That's the second one. Yeah, I like that one.
It's funny you said that because I looked down and added that one to my
Yeah.
playlist as you said that.
It's nice because it is really short. It's such an easy listen. Like this is one that I would listen to in its entirety. But it's just kind of underwhelming for me. Other than the rapping is good and the instrumentals are cool. It just doesn't do anything crazy for me. But that being said, I did still like it. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 13 on the Coda B Baker's Dozen scale.
That's a good score. That's a respectable score.
We went from the last album being like the
cousin
most.
was joining us.
Oh.
Huh?
Didn't you say your cousin was joining us?
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Didn't happen because
No.
at first I was like, I see Spades in here, and I'm like, is Spades Fig's cousin?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
That's
Yeah, he is.
crazy.
Yeah, you didn't know?
They're cousins.
We're both white.
You guys are
We're
I
all
was
kinda-
gonna say we're all white, actually.
two peas in a
We are.
pod.
Ned's got some native in him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not enough.
I'm a spicy white.
yeah, but you're still white.
Code is racially ambiguous in a Pete Davidson kind of way.
Sure. You can apply any labels
take
you
that.
want. We're still all white.
And that's right.
I got pink knuckles.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
fucking
gonna
white
say
as
you can
fuck.
throw all this Italian,
Does
Michelin
pink
stuff
knuckles
out
mean
there.
you're like extra white?
Yeah, I'm super white. Yeah, I'm very white.
Okay. Ellis Spades, who would like to talk?
The amount of times we've mentioned that on this podcast, like, listeners didn't know if you guys knew this. We are Caucasian.
Yeah, if you're gonna listen to us talk about hip hop, I think it needs to be laced through it as an advisory.
It's an advisory.
You can for sure listen to us talk about this, but you should know, despite how gay and white we sound, we are.
Oh, despite that,
Ellis Spades.
Despite.
Okay, like, just to, I don't know, a preface, this is not my kind of hip hop that I listen to or like enjoy very much. It takes itself like too seriously in a way that like I just don't care about. And I think it's like kind of boring for the most part. Just hearing somebody fucking do wordplay and shit and talk about the same thing over and over again. And not that I don't listen to repetitive music, it's just not my kind of repetitive music, so I don't really like it. My favorite songs on it were the first two, which is, I guess, makes sense. They have the most streams, so they were the most popular, but those were the two that like I liked. And I don't know, it just kind of feels like background music to me. Like, this could play and I wouldn't even notice that it was on. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't blow me away. It doesn't like get me excited. Even when I was like intentionally listening to it, I fell off track and started doing something else because I got so fucking bored. And it's only 20 minutes. So like, yeah, I don't know. This is not my lane of hip hop. I'm really don't care about this lyrical, spiritual, miracle stuff very much. Maybe when I was like 16, I would have thought it was super cool, but I don't know. I'm not super into it. And then, you know, there's a feature from a Nazi on it, so there's also that, but
So it's a 13 for you then.
oh my God.
You were like, if he forgot to put that Nazi on there, it would have had no redeeming qualities.
I genuinely, to me, it's like a 6 or a 7 out of 13, like at most. It's just like, I don't see anything necessarily wrong with it, and it's not offensive music to me. Like, I'm not like, oh, turn that shit off, but I certainly would never be like, oh, turn that shit on. You know, I would never request this album to play. But yeah, so I don't know, like a 6 or a 7 out of 13 Coda B's for me. It's really not my vibe. I'm not into this kind of hip hop.
All right.
I can't wait till we do the I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off. When we do when we have a video podcast, so we can just put the amount of heads out of 13
on the screen
for when we're doing this.
The amount of Coda B's.
Yeah, I'm really excited
That's
for
fucking
that.
brilliant.
All right, go ahead.
Next month.
Spades.
Go ahead, Spades.
Yeah, Fig, when you sent me this album, I remember really liking it, and I listened to it again, and I looked back to see which songs I downloaded, and it was just If You Know You Know, What Would Meek Do, and Infrared. And those are probably still the 3 songs that I fuck with a lot. I don't know why I look back on it so fondly, but I think part of it was, didn't he drop The Story of Autodon either right before or right after this?
Right before. Right. Yeah,
Right
that was
before.
the lead up to this.
And so he was big because of that at that time. And I do remember fondly, but I would probably give it like an 8. I do like it, but I think it's carried by those 3 songs.
I think I mentioned it, but Infrared is really good. That was probably my second favorite.
It's a good song.
It also feels like a Drake diss again. Still,
also a Wheezy diss.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
A little bit.
Let's still get man. Song. That was kind of all over the place. The scoring there.
We had some differences there,
which is good. We've had a couple weeks of that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what everyone said though. That's why I kind of put it I wanted to put it higher just because I want to enjoy this type of I don't know. The instrumentals are cool and his wordplay is really good. So I wouldn't want to discredit that by giving it a low score.
I think when this came out 7 years ago, I would have said the production carried it, but for sure now looking back on it, despite even if I remove the Nazism, I do think he's a better rapper than the beats provided here. Like I think the highlight for sure is the bars more so than its like musical quality.
Sure.
All right, that's the end of the album club, which puts us at our email submission. You can email your songs to acquiredtasteaf@gmail.com at any time and get added to our spin wheel, and maybe we'll listen to your album for the podcast. This week we had Wavenarius. What's the move? What did you guys think of the move?
The move.
Low key, it was the move. Not gonna lie.
You were with it.
I was kind of with it. Well, okay, so when the intro played, I didn't have I wasn't looking at my computer, so I did not think that's what bro was gonna look like when I heard his voice and heard him rap, and then I saw the video. Did not think that's what bro looked like, but I actually fucked with it. It was like a vibe.
He looked like a flat face Coda a little bit.
Sure, the beat was really cool, and he had some flows. Like his melodies were pretty cool. I don't know. I enjoyed it enough. I thought it was actually mixed pretty well, despite the music video having in the title card. I know it was shot on a phone, misspelled shot by. It was
Joy.
Never heard Joy?
That doesn't take away from the song. I thought the song was pretty cool. I didn't hate it at all.
No.
I'm pretty sure bro's from Michigan, and it for sure felt like it, both in video and song, if that is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
We've just had such like bad people on this. I feel like that like
our bar is low. Like occasionally,
this is cool. Yeah, I like it.
Occasionally we get some where we're like all pretty glowing about, but this is one of those. I think it's like just above the line of it's not bad, it's not average, it's pretty good. Nothing like particularly blew me away. I do think the mixing was good. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. I think the audio kind of came through weird. I'm gonna assume it was like really bass heavy. I'm gonna assume that it's because we were listening through it. I was listening through it through Discord. Sometimes it just does that.
Yeah, it'll peak when it's like super loud.
Yeah.
You should pay for DistroKit or Discord Nitro.
That's a feature you can turn off because I turned it off and it sounds good when I listen to the stream now.
I will.
Hey, we'll fix it.
I will say the very beginning, I was a little like ooh, but then it grew on me. It was definitely one of those ones that what he was doing grew on me. So. Yeah, I think Michael kind of knocked it out of the park with that. It's like just above, like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. Like this is good. It's not like amazing. I don't think it doesn't itch my whatever, but you know what I mean. It's good.
It feels like a song that like
your soundtism isn't scratched.
In your area, like people would be listening to, like your friend group or whatever would be like, this is a cool song, and like it's circulating. Yeah. Like I remember songs like that, in high school, like kids making music and everyone be like, oh, this is dope. I mean, not saying this guy's.
I mean, a lot of. I'm looking at his YouTube right now. It has almost 6,000 views, which is much higher than all the rest of the songs there. So it's clearly the one that
pretty
has made
positive,
its rounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
Also, people often send us songs that aren't out, which is cool because we can get an input before it's there. But it is also cool to see something that exists.
That has some feedback on it already.
Yeah.
Besides us, so
Spades, Ellis, anything?
Yeah, I mean.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. You can go.
I thought it was.
Why don't you guys just kiss already? Sorry.
Oh, we kissed before. We're good.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty decent at the beginning. I think the chorus was pretty catchy, and I kind of like the house vibe music video. I thought it was well done, for the most part, and I could see how it would have listen back value. So yeah, not too bad.
Yeah. It was vibey.
Cool.
It was cool. It was chill. You could definitely like listen to that while you're fucking drinking or some other shit, you know.
I thought you were just gonna say while you're fucking, and I was like, "That's crazy, Ellis." I don't know what the fuck song you
I can't
heard.
listen to music while I'm fucking. It throws me off.
It does sound like a party song. Also,
just throw on the weekend.
Yeah, it's a bit weird because then I'm thinking about
then I start going to the rhythm, and then I'm like, oh no, what's
do you know how many times I've fucked to the rhythm of The Weeknd or Anderson .Paak, bro? You get a good flow.
Yeah, but then
Ned
the
knows.
song ends
Troutdale
and
House.
everything gets thrown off, and then you're like, oh, here's an awkward silence.
No, just
dude,
play
I've started.
No, you pull it in.
I've started, finished, the song's still going.
Oh, that's not.
I put on like Zeppelin 4 or some shit.
You put on Led Zeppelin and fuck? Are you fucking in like 5'7"?
Yeah,
dude,
great.
you know what I have fucked to though? You know him, Fig. You know it's
I
our
know
boy,
him?
bro. It's our boy.
Our boy.
It's our boy.
Who?
Oh, what's his name on YouTube? It's the little skinny white dude.
Max.
Young Jesus.
Lil Man
No,
Jay.
it's not a fucking singer.
Young Jesus.
Or a rapper. It's the dude who does video games.
Scott the
Waz. I
Waz.
fucked the Scott the Waz, bro. Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
I was fucking watching that shit while I was in it, you know? The fucking
I feel it.
I was watching that shit while I was in it. Someone send this to Scott. Poor guy, bro.
fucking
What's crazy is I think the amount of times I've piped during an Adam Sandler movie is
no.
probably the highest.
Jesus
That's
Christ, what the fuck are you
crazy.
guys into?
Dude, I just be watching. I just throw on an Adam Sandler movie and
Bro,
I go
I
to
fucked
town.
during
bro.
a couple episodes of The Office, but mostly it's music. What are you guys doing?
You just have a movie. You never just have a movie playing and then you're like,
whatever it broke. What can I say?
Slip
Scott's
one
a
in.
vibe. You really put me in the mood.
Do you know what's crazy? Is we are still in the email submission segment of this podcast.
hey man, great
All
song,
right,
bro.
and to finalize my review of this song,
I thought we moved on.
We had it.
all right, let's just circle back, guys. Let's circle back. What?
Our next segment
Holy God.
is our fish song of the week, which is Talk Back, Figure 8, Rico the Degenerate, and Ellis in the 810. We're going to play a clip of that right now.
Inside the south, suicidal thoughts ain't fun. I ain't dealing with it well. Hey, talking about this shit, and you know I'm gonna fall back. Don't know where you is, I just waiting for a call back. I just been alone, yeah, wondering where you all at. Please pick up the phone, you ain't even gotta talk back. Yeah, tell me what you want from me. I got so much that's haunting me. I need to change up. Sorry if I take drugs, sorry if I stay up. You was always looking so much better with no makeup. Yeah, I know my brain's fucked. I wish all my friends ain't have to change.
What
And
a
we're back.
classic! What a classic fish song!
Jesus Christ.
What a
back.
classic fish song, bro!
Yeah, keep giving me more audio editing work, Ellis.
I thought you were gonna cut it
Yell
and
into
play
the
the
mic.
song, and then we cut back to me screaming, "What a classic!" I figured.
Yeah, we are.
I'm for sure am, but I'm gonna have to do something to you. You know,
You kind of sound like
redboxing
a
our
caveman.
headphones. What do you guys think of Talk Back? I have
Dude,
fond memories.
This
of
is
Talk Back.
Wavy Ellis, and this is like the only Wavy Ellis song. I'm like, bro's like,
There's like 3 of them in the world.
I know, and there's like he's pitching up and then he's going down, and I'm like, dude, we got Wavy Ellis before GTA 6.
Oh, way
Yeah,
before
that was a long
GTA 6.
time
You
ago.
I
got
know.
Wavy Ellis before the Dr. Dre GTA 5 DLC.
Oh man,
I think this song
Um,
is completely and utterly like mixed like shit, but
Yes.
that's
yeah, it sounds
It sounds
but
like it's in a you're listening
it-
in a tin can, bro. It's so shiny and like
I would
it's
like you guys to
really well
re-record
written.
this because this is actually a great song.
We have the stems.
we do, but
yeah, well, you guys are gonna have to re-record. Nico's, I can tell
He recorded on his phone.
on his phone. Yeah, I could tell that part.
yeah,
Yeah, that was during the
But
dark time.
he could send a new one. He's got a mic now and stuff.
He does not. He needs us to send one of our USB mics.
What am I mixing his stuff on?
It broke now. It broke. Nothing he can do. He's been holding it, and now like there's no way he can hold it where it doesn't buzz while he's recording.
Oh, I still have that song. Anyways,
Yeah.
continue.
This is a fine song. I think it's super well written. I do think the melodies and shit would be good. I think everybody's verses are good. It's just mixed like absolute dog
yeah.
shit.
That's the downfall of it because everything else is great. Like it's
You did your best,
It's-
Ellis.
yeah. I don't know what happened on this because there are other songs from this era that sound just fine, and
There's a lot of songs from this era that sound just like this. I don't know what the difference was. There were some things that came out that sounded perfect.
yeah, I don't really
and some of them
understand
were
why
blown
some
out
sound like
this.
that and some don't because I don't know, but I do.
It's always nice to have Nico, our Michigan fish, on a
Yeah.
song, and he killed it. The tell me whatever the fuck is happening, see is one of my favorite like little flow changes I've ever done.
Yeah, the verses were really good, dude. Nico's verse is iconic for sure. I don't know. I listen to this song sometimes still, even though it sounds like shit. I just listen to it because I like it. I fuck with this song.
It would be interesting to remake it, huh? If we could find the beat.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that again.
I would mix and master it for you guys. Yours, honestly, Ellis, yours sounded decent. Like, yours sounded mixed pretty well in comparison to Fig and
No,
Nico.
listen to that shit on headphones, and it'll fucking blow your eardrums out.
Oh, I would listen to it on headphones.
Yeah,
I
we all
hate
just
that.
did.
I hate it. It's so
dingus.
screechy and tinny.
Bring back Wavy Ellis.
Bring back Wavy Ellis. Ned Spades, anything?
I actually don't like this song very much. Like,
Oh my god.
I mean, it's all right. I kind of remember it coming out, sort of. Ellis is definitely the best part of it.
Damn.
Wow.
I don't know. I think could have performed it a little better. I think the idea was there, but it could have been. And it also just might be because
yeah.
it is mixed like shit. It is. Like, it definitely is.
We were also all on drugs.
Sure, yeah. If it was performed better, I think I might like it better. I would need to hear it again. Performed better.
Yeah, well, that's why I think well written was
Yeah.
the nicest thing I can say about it, because I like every part of it, except how it sounds.
We should take... This is a pitch. Oh, we're not doing pitches yet, are we?
No.
Okay, I'm going to pitch it later.
Next one.
I'm still going to pitch it. Fuck it. We should take 365 for a little while out of the the random shuffle. If there's a way we can do that.
And just have other stuff.
Just have all of our other projects, because there's so much good songs that haven't, like, if people listening to this podcast are gonna be like, these guys, have they ever done?
We have runs of good ones.
There's a few, but a majority, like, of our Fish album, I don't think we've done.
Oh, we're almost done with the Fish Tank.
Really?
16 of the songs we've covered.
16 of the songs. Okay, maybe, I guess we've just done a lot of episodes, so I'm kind of, there's just a lot of
we're getting close to 1 year. There's still 250 Fish songs.
yeah,
What I can do is I can make a playlist of all of our albums that aren't
right.
on the actual Fish page, and shuffle through that every other week instead of just the Fish page.
That's more what I was thinking. Yeah, that would be just kind of cool. Nice
Shut
little.
the fuck up. Save it for the pitch thing.
I already pitched it, dude. You can't take it out.
Oh my god. I literally can. I edit it.
Take it out, dude. Fine then, dude. Remove me. Silence me.
We're general discussion time. Generally discuss.
General.
I want to
General
generally
can-
discuss. Okay, guys. So I have a pitch.
Oh my god, Coda. I said no pitches. We're doing a pitch thing. How's everybody doing? How's anybody playing any games? How's music? How's sports? How's life? Ned, have you beaten any Magic losers have you found anyone from the hip hop community at the card shop recently?
Not anymore, but I did went and play today for a sec, and I kicked some ass. They didn't have any. But
Who in the hip hop community have you seen magicking?
Tony Smoker and fucking Craig Doby. Craig was there. I said hi.
Craig was there today.
Yeah. I guess he's there like every week. Like, he is committed. Magic on the weekends, baby.
R.I.P. to his drone.
Oh,
Rip.
yeah.
I think we already talked about this on the pod, like right after it happened, but he was filming a video for us, and bro crashed into a crane. He was like 500 feet in the air.
Yeah, and the body of it fell 500 feet into a
Dismembered it.
construction site. Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah. It truly is. That was a hell of a smack. Ned, you playing any video games?
I haven't gamed it. I was actually just thinking about that when I was getting on. I'm like, I haven't been on my computer in fucking ever.
Oh, has Tinder been doing you well?
Yeah.
Let us
Elaborate.
know.
Oh, just, you know.
Elaborate
Yeah,
publicly. Elaborate, please.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. I don't know.
This is a thing we do.
I'm just, doing.
This is a segment, Ned.
Yeah, this is a segment.
I hate that this is a segment.
sometimes-
Generally discuss your Tinder matches, Ned.
That's why we love it so much.
No, I've been hanging out with the chick. It's been fun. We'll see what
Do you
happens.
fuck the spades?
Is she the one?
Did you say, do you fuck her face?
I
Not-
said, do you fuck to spades?
even
Oh
better.
yeah. Put on a spade song.
I
mean,
thought
if
you
you fuck
just
her
went
face,
right
that's
to,
different.
do you fuck her face?
You just
Like,
throw the
holy
most disrespectful
shit.
comment out there possible. Just You know that.
I'm sending her the link to this episode.
Jarvis,
Don't send anyone the link to this episode. It's a lot of Nazis going on.
You did not see that one coming, did you?
Oh,
Sorry.
That's rough.
I'm sorry. Jarvis, assassinate me.
Jesus fucking
Jarvis
Christ.
commit suicide sequence.
Me and Spades found a book on suicide on a dumpster the other day.
That's
That
informative.
was kind of crazy.
Do you,
And then
do
we
you think
rode a
it was
scooter.
used?
And then we rode a scooter. Yeah.
I want to ride a scooter.
You think it
man.
helped someone?
It was just right there. We just did it.
Dude,
You
we
have
should-
the footage right now, right next to, probably a few feet away from you.
Do you guys want to start a scooter
Yes,
gang?
please.
Where we
Like
just-
instead of a biker gang, we scoot.
We scoot.
We all just be
yeah.
on lines.
Do we have to own them or do we just get limes? Yeah.
I say we do limes until we get enough.
Until we get enough sponsorships to
Oh,
buy our own.
yeah.
You're, okay, now you're thinking.
Okay, so we get a leather jacket.
Smart,
Call
yes.
ourselves the lime
Lime Brigade.
limos.
No, it's just the Lime
The
Boys,
Lime.
bro. We're just the Lime Boys.
No, the
The Lime
Legion of
Boys.
Lime.
Legion
Legion
of
of
Limes,
Limes
okay.
is nice.
Sounds like we're villains.
That's a placeholder until we find
The
something.
Lime
better.
League. All right, the Limelight. So we
Ooh,
get
Limelight's cool.
we get these varsity fucking green lime jackets, and then we pitch to people to pay for patches on it because we're gonna be riding them everywhere. Everybody's gonna be looking at us. We're gonna be very influential.
Yes, yes.
And then once we get enough sponsorships, we buy our own scoots. And then we record a scooter podcast where we just record the podcast while on the scooters.
Yeah.
That sounds
Dude,
dangerous.
it's tough.
I think,
I almost say
this
shit
is
twice while we were
innovation.
filming.
bro.
You did almost eat shit twice.
so now you're pitching stuff, Vic, and this
No,
is
this
just
is
a
good.
discussion.
God.
I
so
think we gotta have like the tough guy image too. We gotta like beat up bikers and stuff.
No.
You know?
Code is right. We shouldn't be talking about
did I get
this.
a scooter yet too on my neck?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm always going to encourage neck tattoos.
Just of a scooter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm fully committing to this. This is my personality now.
Yeah, said the guy who was changing his name to Batman. Fully committing to stuff.
Hey man, sometimes
You
you,
know,
just
Fig,
gotta commit for the meme, bro.
It's on the table for anyone. Anyone can change their name to Batman.
Yeah, but you have lore behind it. I'll change my name to something stupid if there's lore there.
I don't think you will, Fig.
I've changed my name before, bro. I know how fucking easy it is.
You changed it to a name.
I'm saying
Not
I know
Actually,
the
it
process.
has
I
been
know it's
easy
easy
for you. It's
Change
actually
it
fucked up your
to
life.
Michael Scooter Patiglio.
I don't have a scooter.
Doesn't matter.
You are Batman.
I hate
I
it.
need commitment.
I didn't. I never brought up. You dropped a raw fish off of a fucking roof onto my balls. You want to talk about commitment?
I was drunk when I said I'd be coding like the Batman felt. All right, I'm sorry, dude.
Man, the married
it was.
couple's
I woke
already
up the
fighting.
next day and I was like,
It was
"Is
binding.
this our first fight?"
Oh, all right.
Yeah, dude.
We have to wrap it up.
We got
Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Go to kingpalm.com and use code KPTASTE, KPTASTE, and get 10% off your entire order and support our podcast. In the process, next month is our 1 year anniversary. We got a ton of extra supplementals that'll be coming out every single week, mostly on Sundays. Please go check those out. And then we have our in-person pod next month, our first full video with all of us next to each other. I would like to thank Ellis and Spades for being here. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
And episode 48, that's it. And Ned's
Damn it.
I want a divorce. Give me my ring back.
I threw it
Lloyd.
on the ground.
No, he already threw it away. That's crazy.
Damn, bro, that was the quickest.
Taste you later, taste buds.
Taste
you.
you later.
My brain is now spoiled.
Dirtling with his own riff, you know what I mean? Nobody make fun of me.